Okay, so as you guys know, like we already went through a couple of SQL sessions, right? So I just want to give you a like just show you how to install Power BI, and you guys should have that Power BI installed in your system. Okay, if you want to go to data analyst, what are the skill set you need? Or business analysts also nowadays need, like, just to show the visualization, you need to know SQL or any database. Okay, especially SQL query. Okay, you need to know the SQL query so that you can query the database. Okay, so that you can query and retrieve the required data. So what I am telling now, I am telling you guys, suppose for data analyst role, what are the required thing you need to know? SQL query, so that you can query and retrieve the required data. Okay, and for this SQL query, we already went through a couple of sessions, right? So you already have some good ideas, and in coming days we'll also go through some advanced topics in the SQL. So next is Excel. And Excel means not just putting data, inserting all those things. Advanced Excel. And advanced Excel, actually, you do not need to know VBA. VBA, it's fine if you do not know. VBA is not that much required in data analyst. But you need to know the function and formulas. Okay, function and formulas, such as, and I know you guys already know those things. We look up. If you do not know, these are very simple topic. You let me know. We'll go through one class and finish it up. It's very simple. Just you need to remember the logic. Then also you need to know some you already know all those things in SQL also. As Excel also, these things available. Some min, and then min, max, all those things, count. Okay, and also pivot table. Pivot table is a very good tool to get an initial analysis of a data. Pivot table, you must need to know how to read, how to like apply pivot table. You guys know, right? Pivot table, like in Excel, how to apply. It's a basic thing. Do you know or not?
Yes.
So pivot table, how it's very simple, I'll tell you. Because before going to SQL query, you may have some Excel data also, right? The similar to SQL data. So simple, like some file which from where you should get some idea. Like when you got a new database, you don't know what kind of data is there. So you export some of the top 100 or top 1000 query, and you may have some Excel files, like said by your client, these are the data, similar kind of data we have in the SQL, and just go through, like we want some visualization based on those data. So initial step is, let's just go and do pivot or apply pivot and just check what are the columns, counts, if there is any null, all those things. Okay, then comes visualization. Visualization you can do in Excel also. Okay, we used to do earlier days in Excel, but nowadays there are many tools: W, Power BI, Click View, etc. But mostly we used to have W earlier and Power BI, but now Power BI is actually becoming more popular in the market. Okay, so in coming days, what I see, like Power BI will capture more of the share. Okay, so better you learn Power BI as soon as possible. Okay, to get better opportunity, because Tableau is a paid version, so you may able to install Tableau for 14 days, but Power BI desktop is free. Like you cannot publish it, but you can always build some reports and do all those things. You can connect with SQL. You already have SQL, so you connect with SQL Server tables. You can connect with Excel. You can connect with CSV. You can connect with like all the data sources, notepad, and then build some reports from to gain some like expertise on those. Okay, so we already know these things. We already have some like a good idea about Excel. You just need to know visualization. So you're ready, then you are ready for that analyst like position. Is this not simple? Is it too hard, like you cannot get anything? And some domain knowledge. So wherever you go, which company ask you to come for interview, that time you know, right? You have some days, 5 or 6 days. 1 hour में you can check like okay, these are the domain this company actually particularly works, and उस domain के बारे में थोड़ा सा पढ़ लो, थोड़ा सा, ताकि तुमको थोड़ा idea रहे. Okay, so these are the mostly
Okay.
covered data analyst. So I think this is not a big thing if you want to learn. So Power BI में mostly क्या सीखना है? We'll go through the Power BI. Okay. SQL में क्या सीखना था? SQL में mostly हम लोग DDL, DML, DQL स्टेटमेंट सीख लिया. ठीक है, DML, DQL is nothing but select, right? DDL is data definition, DDL, all those we like 5 were there, right? TCL and TQL. Leave TCL, TQL for now. These 3 is important, right? Update, insert, rename, all those things. Then what else we learn in
TC,
SQL?
window
What?
function,
Uh,
subquery,
no, those
joins,
are advanced, right? First, learn those simple thing.
create,
Where clause, where, ठीक है? Then group by, order by, having. Okay, this clauses you learn properly. और क्या मिस किया clauses में? Where, group by, order by, having. यही है ना? 4. तो इसको अच्छे से पूरा रट्टा कर लो कि भाई मुझे पूरा याद आए. ठीक है, ऑर्डर बाय. ठीक है, एंड देन थोड़ा सा मिड एडवांस में क्या आया था? मिड एडवांस में आया था, हम लोग क्या देख रहे थे? सब क्वेरी, विंडो, विंडो फंक्शन, एग्रीगेट. स्पेलिंग हुआ? एग्रीगेट यही है ना स्पेलिंग? स्पेलिंग चेक कर लेना यार. एग्रीगेट फंक्शन. ओके, देन व्हाट एल्स वी लर्न?
join,
joins,
ओके, जॉइन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इट शुड बी बिफोर लाइक दिस, जॉइंस. ओके, जॉइंस में था क्या? इनर जॉइन, फिर लेफ्ट जॉइन, राइट जॉइन एंड फुल जॉइन. So I'm giving like the all the contents what you need for data analysis. Okay, so that you have some idea, क्योंकि अब तक तो सीख लिया. अब मैं go through करेंगे क्या क्या चाहिए. So this where group, this is mandatory, these are mandatory, must know. Subquery must know, these are must know. Okay, then you need to know string functions also, those we will cover. So till now what we have covered, like okay, so till now mostly have covered this. So go through this. So here actually you will nothing but update, create statement, insert statement, rename, alter, rename, all those things are covered. String function and all those things will go like later on, like we'll go through today also. I will go through some. Okay, so visualization will cover mostly Power BI, and Power BI the main important thing is DAX. Okay, data analysis expression. Okay, if you search here in Google DAX, you will get all the DAX formula available here. Data analysis expression. So if you go to here, DAX overview, Power BI has all the thing available in their Microsoft Learn, and it is pretty easy. You do not need me also to learn Power BI if you have really a zeal to understand and learn this. See, training. There are training materials available free of cost. See, nowadays the thing is like that. If you want to learn, you can learn anything. I am here just to give you a hint. Like if you are stuck somewhere, I am there so that I can help you. Okay. And this kind of things you can go on the like on the move, like whenever you are going to somewhere, and you have a mobile access, right? Always your net is on. You can open these links and read through those. Anything you do not understand, just mark it down and we'll discuss in the class. Okay, so let's install Power BI desktop. How to install Power BI, and I'll go through Power BI in detail later on. Just installation part will cover today. Power BI desktop. Okay, Power BI desktop download. Just type it. So it will lead you to Microsoft site. Power BI is a product of Microsoft, right? Microsoft Power BI, and
Yes.
SQL is also Microsoft SQL. See, W license actually costing some amount. Why my Power BI also is gaining market, I'll tell you. W has a cost. Like if you want to install W, you cannot install free of cost. For 14 days you may install, after that they will ask for the cost. Even for company also, W needs some costing for every license, like every installation. And Power BI is free. Although W and Power BI are the similar cost when you published in a web page, like here you can see like report by typing in the Google, you're hosting somewhere, right? Server. That time the cost is same, but to work in a report, like to connect the Excel or connect from SQL and building some reports visualization, that involves cost for W, but Power BI is free. So if I have a 5-member team and I have only if I go for W, I have only option for one, because if I get all the 5% W, that means 50,000 or 60,000 into 5, 3 lakhs, right? 3 lakhs cost occurs. But if I have Power BI, it's a free of cost. So I can tell everyone, okay guys, everyone please install Power BI, and then bring some idea like how to build this report. So I'll have a 5 brain working, like 5 different kind of strategies, right? I have that options, right? And people also feel good like to learn a new tool, okay, because someone is working in SQL, someone is working maybe Oracle, someone is working maybe VBA. So when they also come to know, okay, we have a Power BI now, so they'll also feel excited, okay, we have a different tool, we can try here also just to gain some knowledge. So from all the sides, Power BI has some advantage, right? Because it is a free of cost. So that's one of the reason it's gaining, and also it has lots of features. I'll tell you the features, like Power BI desktop is one of the part of Power BI suite. Power BI has Power BI desktop and Power BI Power App. Power App is nothing but you can build a web page on the go, like very easily by drop and drag. There are Power Automate also, like to automate your flows, like bring from this file to this file and do some transaction, do some all those things. Power Automate, Power uh, Query is there. Power BI query is already integrated in Power Desktop. We'll go through and we'll check. So when you go through the examples and do some work in these tools, then you will come to know easily. Okay, for now, let's install the Power BI from download Power BI desktop from official site. Okay, so if you see download center, here are Power BI desktop available. Okay, so just click on download. It is saying version, it will give you latest version. See 912. Install instruction is also given. Okay, just click on download. It's very easy. Just go to this site, downloads, download center Microsoft. Okay, just click download. See Power BI desktop 64 bits. Okay, install it. So it will download your exe file. Exe file. So all the software has initially download exe file, right? And you click on that just to install that exe executable file. This is exe.exe, nothing but executable. So it executes the whatever like program is available in that particular item. It actually got downloaded in download folder. Okay, it is in download folder. I'll just click open file. It'll start it. And if you are not, it is not showing here, go to download folder. Go to download folder. Then you can see here. See PBI desktop setup, right? This is my setup. See this Power BI icon, right? This one. So you can double click and thus start the installation part. See, the first page came, welcome to Power BI desktop setup, English. Next. Do you want to allow app to make changes to device? Yes. Okay, so this will give you next pop-up like this after that step. So what it say, welcome to Microsoft Power BI desktop setup wizard. The setup wizard will install Microsoft Power BI desktop on your computer. Just click next. You do not need to do anything. So after that page click, we got this page. Okay. Once you click next, then you will again get this page to just say next. Okay, there's nothing much. Just do next. Here there will be some license term. Just check this, accept it, just check box next. Then where you want to save your Power BI desktop, leave it by default like C program file. No need to change anything. Just leave it. That means you can like select your any folder like where you want to install your Power BI uh, files like so that how Power BI will work, like from where the Power BI will actually be the required files to run the Power BI will be installed. Okay, so I am just not changing anything, keeping it as default like C program file. Then next. So you just need to do next. So ready to install Microsoft Power BI desktop? Click a shortcut. If you want shortcut in a desktop, checkbox, others uncheck. Okay, install, click on install. So once you hit on install, it'll it'll be installing your Power BI. Okay, so here you'll come to know once it finishes. So if you see the bar, green bar is coming so fast, see it's installing. Okay, till the time it completes its installation, I was telling you about DAX, right? So DAX is nothing but these things, data analysis expression, right? And you will get all those things, see DAX reference. So in Microsoft site, they have given everything. Just you need to apply. See, in a simple way, this is also DAX. You know Excel, you have write all those formulas, right? It's a similar to Excel, similar like Excel formulas. Max, minimum, all those things are called as a DAX. Calculated columns, right? Concatenation, all those things are used in DAX. So data analysis expression is a formula expression language used in analysis service Power BI and Power Pivot in Excel. DAX formula includes functions, operators, and value to perform advanced calculation and query on data to related tables and columns in a tabular data model. तो मतलब DAX से क्या करता है, वो कैलकुलेट करता है, तुमको सम चाहिए बेसिस ऑफ ग्रुप बाय किसी किसी से तो डेक्स यूज कर सकते हो. तुमको एक डिराइव कॉलम चाहिए, मतलब कि अगर इसका नाम ये है तो ये दो, इसका नाम ये नहीं है तो जीरो दो, अगर है देन गिव मी ये वन. सो उस टाइप के चीज भी कर सकते हो. डेट टाइम फंक्शंस होता है. सो इसके अंदर जो है सब कुछ पढ़ लो एक बार खुद से तो खुद समझ में आएगा. एग्रीगेट फंक्शन ऑलरेडी वी स्टडीड, राइट? सो इट विल बी इजी फॉर यू. सी एवरेज, एवरेज ए, एवरेज काउंट, काउंट ए. काउंट और काउंट ए में डिफरेंस क्या है, ए एक्स में डिफरेंस क्या है, those things it is very self explanatory. You can easily understand by reading this. Simple है, बस you need to practice. It's not a rocket science, right? It's pretty simple. Just practice hard. You can easily learn these tools. Like I am telling you, in Power BI, if you want to learn, like you, if you give every hour 1 hour, look, not every hour 1 hour here. If you give every day 1 hour to Power BI, you can easily learn the basic things within 10 or 7-10 days. Like you can easily grasp like what exactly Power BI desktop you can do, you can perform in. एंड डेक्स को थोड़ा समझने में थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा. क्यों? बिकॉज दैट इज बेस्ड ऑन सिनेरियोस. जब तक तुमको सिनेरियो नहीं मिलेंगे यू विल नॉट बी अंडरस्टैंडिंग डेक्स प्रॉपर्ली. सो उसके लिए हम लोग सिनेरियो क्रिएट करेंगे. देन विल गो थ्रू लाइक ए रियल टाइम सिनेरियो. लाइक ओके, कैसे हम लोग एक रिपोर्ट करेंगे, बेस्ट रिपोर्ट बिल्ड करेंगे बेस्ड ऑन आवर सोर्स डेटा. तो उस टाइप के विल गो थ्रू. बट फर्स्ट initial step, this 1 week, every day give some at least 30 minutes to understand Power BI. क्योंकि तुम इंस्टॉल कर लिया होगा तो you will get Power BI desktop, and then you can, I'll go through like what exactly are there in Power BI desktop. क्या क्या कंपोनेंट है, क्या क्या कैसे हम लोग फाइल को लोड कर सकते हैं. बस ये इंस्टॉल हो जाए यार. When you open the Power BI, it will give you first page like this. It will tell you, okay, if you need some recent source, open it or get data. Simply close it, no need. And here are some Power BI blogs, forums, what's new. You can go through and see those things, okay? So just no need these things, close it, okay? So now you have this view of Power BI. I'll give a hint. So this space in the home, okay, this bar actually give you all the options. Let me close these things here. Why these things are keep popping up? Okay, so if you see this is related to data. Okay, you observe now. If you see, this is data and this is related to query. I told you Power Query, right? And this is something else we'll go through later. Just for now, see these things. Get data. Get data is just to get the data from the source. You can use this icon to get data. If you have Excel workbook, you can get import data from Excel workbook from here or here. ठीक है, SQL server directly you can get from here, or you can get data में जो options आता है उसमें भी SQL server होता है. And if you directly manually and want to enter some data rather than going to source, you can enter data in Power BI itself. इसमें भी import from SQL server है. जो जो popular चीज है ना, because this is a Microsoft tool, right? Power BI. So SQL server is also Microsoft server database, right? Microsoft का database है, right? That's why it is giving all this Microsoft things. Excel is also Microsoft, so it is giving Microsoft thing on the priority key. If you want, directly can get from here. So suppose if you go to get data, so these from here you can get the data from different sources, and there are some by default sources also. They have mentioned Excel book, just like here also multiple. Like you can use any of these things. You can directly click here also, get the data source, and you can go to get data also. Okay, so if you just click on get data, you will see all the sources listed, like which can be uh, connected with the help of Power BI. Okay, so Power BI क्या क्या database को connect कर सकता है. Okay, just click on more. Okay, get data, then click on more at last. Okay, if you click on more, You will see there are various of data sources, like तुमको कुछ कुछ नाम तुमने कभी सुना भी नहीं होगा. See, एक्सेल से ला सकता है, टेक्स्ट और सीएसवी से ला सकता है, इवन पीडीएफ, जेसन फाइल, एक्सएमएल एंड शेयर पॉइंट फोल्डर से भी ला सकता है. सीक्वल सर्वर डेटाबेस जो हम लोग देखेंगे इसको, ठीक है. एक्सेस डेटाबेस से भी ला सकता है. ओरेकल डीबी, आईबीएम डीबी2, दीज आर डेटाबेसेस. सी कितने सारे हैं. शेयर पॉइंट लिस्ट से ला सकता है, ठीक है. स्नोफ्लेक से ला सकता है, जो मैं बोल रहा था ना, स्नोफ्लेक, वो भी है इसमें. एंड इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू सर्च लाइक योर डेटा सोर्स, इसमें टाइप भी कर सकते हो कि मेरे पास स्नोफ्लेक है, तो मैं जस्ट सिंपली आई सर्च स्नोफ्लेक, इट विल स्नो, SNO. तो if you search here you will get your desired database also. So इसमें भी जाके तुम क्लिक करके एक्सेल या कुछ भी उठा सकते हो, या तो तुम डायरेक्ट इसमें क्लिक कर भी एक्सेल उठा सकते हो. इफ यू क्लिक हियर in this particular file icon, it will lead you to browse like where is your Excel file. Okay, you can browse and bring Excel, but cancel it for now. So this is nothing but to get the data, into your dashboard. That is the first step, always remember. Even you can enter data here rather than getting the data, typing and pasting. You can bring it, build your own table here. And if you have like simple 2-3 lines, you can build and suppose column, what you want to give, like column plus symbol, column to rows, you can fill your data, cancel it. Okay, create table, you're creating table with the help of Power BI itself in the Power BI data source only. Okay, fine. So we went through the get data. Workbook is again from here also you can bring, or here also you can bring. You understood this data type, right? Data. Then here 3 icons are there. If you see, able to see my annotation, these 3 icons, able to see or not? Please respond.
Yes, yes.
Okay, see here also come model, the report view. First icon is report view, always remember, note it down somewhere. Second icon is table view or data view, right? Table view. And this is nothing but your model view, where you create your model, like all the join and all those things, building relationship. And what is model will go through? This is your table view, where you will see all the tables available. If you have all the tables will be listed here. And this is your report view, where you will get the reports, like whatever you build. And if you go the right side, there are 3 things: filter, visualization, and data. You can expand those and collapse those. Okay, if you expand filter, remove the annotation first, clear annotation. Okay, if you expand filter, this filter first go to data, because first thing is data. You cannot use visualization and filter tab unless you have data, right? So data is nothing but whatever you will import from Excel, this all the columns will show here, or from SQL, this all the columns will show here. And visualization is built based on those columns, and you can use different graphs, built-in graphs. And this below, if you see, these are value, all those data related. Understood till now? In visualization
Yes.
only you have build visual, and there is another thing, format page. You can format by going to this and building visual by this. For building visual as all the graphs and all those column and header, whatever you select here, it will come here. Format is like nothing but whatever you have selected page, you can format those colors and all those things, like type kitna tumko size chahiye wo sab. And you can use the filter, like just to drill down your report. You have a filter, right? Okay, employee name, select this employee. Okay, it will give you that employees report, like that. These three are main thing to build your report. And this is to get the data into, see, this is to get the data into your, these are to get the data into your this. From here you will build visualization, which will pop up here. You'll show here like, okay, this is my graph, this is my graph. And filter, you will filter it down. Okay, drop down, filter what you want to select. The filter will be based on this data. Okay, and this thing I explain you, this is the report view where you see the reports, and this is data view where you again see the tables, and you can modify accordingly. And this is model view. If we have different table, how to join those things, we went through that in SQL, right? Data modeling, where we use an Excel file to join the different primary key, foreign key. So you can build those relationship here, one to many, many to one, those relationship to connect different tables. These two icons, nothing but one is desktop view. Currently we are using desktop. Mobile view also you can build, because nowadays many people use mobile also to view their reports. So if you click mobile, layout view will come. The layout will be like mobile. See, so mobile, don't go to learn now. First learn desktop. Mobile is not required, but these features are available. Okay, understood?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Here also there are some parameters. So mostly parameters, new table, new measure, calculative field, these are mostly used and to perform DAX and all those things. And you can create multiple pages also, multiple views. Okay, we'll prepare a data. Do you have SSMS already open in your system? SQL? No, right? Okay, open it. We'll copy and paste from there. Suppose book one ही रहने दो, बाद में से करो. So I just prepared that data into book one. Okay, so now I'll go to my Power BI, import from Excel, click import from Excel or get data anywhere. Okay, then
SQL.
SQL book one. ये तो था ना इतना सारा एग्जाम्पल, पता नहीं.
Those are
ठीक है.
questions.
Okay, okay, so if I load that data, you know, right, what are the data was there? Salary का already saw in that SSMS. So it is loading. See, seat one, मेरे पास seat दो होता ना, दोनों seat आता. Just I'll click on the seat one. It will give me the preview of data. Okay, age, male, female, all those things. Okay, just load it. Click on load. Okay, once you click on load, it will give you the data here, this site in the data pane. Here you will be able to see it's loading. It will take some time. Apply changes. See, it's loading, right? So it's coming up. Okay, I think for till that time we will get. So loaded. Apply changes. Load हो गया, इसमें आ जाएगा अभी. Slow it is. For you also it is slow, right?
Hmm.
So sheet one came, right? Power BI is little slow. So sheet one ये काम ये आ गया, sheet one में आ गया. If you able to see the screen, so you're able to see that this columns came. So how to use this column to visualization? So you need to know what are the columns, what are data. So this symbol, this particular means it's a measure, and these are dimension, these are like categorical value, educational level, gender, and these are quantitative, like you can measure it, you can sum it, all those things. Okay, so suppose
Okay.
if I see gender, click here gender, it will automatically bring you. Once you click, it will automatically bring. See, it bought. And gender wise salary, it will sum up, मेल एंड फीमेल सैलरी का सम अप कर देगा ऑटोमेटिकली. ओके, तो दिखा दिया ये फीमेल मेल का सम, इतना ही था.
हम्म,
कैसे पता लगेगा इतना था? दो दो खोल के रखा है ये, कैसे पता लगेगा इतना ही था कि नहीं? सिलेक्ट सम ऑफ सैलरी, ठीक है,
हम्म,
फ्रॉम सैलरी डेटा. डेट क्यों लिख रहा हूँ बार बार में? डेटा ग्रुप बाय जेंडर. ठीक है, तो ये मुझे क्या दिखा देगा? सम ऑफ सैलरी. इसमें जेंडर भी लिख दो ताकि तुमको पता लगे मेल का कितना है, फीमेल का कितना है. सी 6650010600 मेल का, ठीक है. सी सेम ही है. सो एक तो रिपोर्ट बन गया, इसको बोलते हैं तुम्हारा ये जो डिटेल है ये वाला सिलेक्टेड. देखो, वंस यू सिलेक्ट दिस डेटा, इट विल ऑटोमेटिकली गिव यू सम सिलेक्शन. You see here selected, if you see observe, this is selected.
हम्म,
अगर तुमको दूसरा को सिलेक्ट करना है तो तुम वो भी कर सकते हो. सपोज इसकी जगह तुमको ऐसा चाहिए कि बार चार्ट में दो, ये ऐसा दो, इसमें सिलेक्ट कर लो, it will give you. But before selecting this, you must select this. It is also selected. See, you must select this. Otherwise, it will not apply to this particular view. Whatever view you are working, you need to select first. Then you should apply those things. Okay. अब selection से बाहर आ गए ना. If you deselect it, if you just click outside here, see this selected. Now again you select some educational level wise salary. It will create a different view. See, now you can, it's selected already, so now you can use line chart. See, हो गया. अब विजुअलाइजेशन टैब में काम कर लिया. सी हियर एक्स एक्सिस, वाई एक्सिस. अंडरस्टूड? इसमें मैं बोला था ना डेटा आएगा, इससे तुम सब चेंज कर सकते हो. लेवल्स, लेजेंड में क्या चाहिए, ऑल दोस थिंग्स. टूल टिप्स में क्या चाहिए. फिल्टर में अभी तक नहीं आया, राइट?
हम्म,
सो फिल्टर ऑल्सो यू कैन डू. एजुकेशन लेवल को मैं फिल्टर में भी डाल सकता हूँ. सपोज इसमें है ही ऑलरेडी, देखो इसमें कुछ कुछ तो है. बस फिल्टर पेज में दिखाने के लिए मैं ये भी यूज कर सकता हूँ. ये देयर इज ए फिल्टर स्लाइसर, इसको यूज कर लो. बट दिस सिलेक्ट करो ना, देखो यही स्लाइसर बन जाएगा. सिलेक्शन एंड अनसिलेक्शन इज वेरी मच रिक्वायर्ड. सो ये स्लाइसर बन गया ब्लैंक. इसमें मुझे क्या चाहिए? जॉब टाइटल चाहिए या तो एजुकेशनल लेवल चाहिए. सो आ गया. इसमें बैचलर सिलेक्ट करोगे, ओनली बैचलर का दिखाएगा. देखो ओनली बैचलर का दिखाया. फिल्टर को हटा रहा हूँ अभी. तो आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू सम आइडिया. ओके, नॉट लाइक. ओके, इसमें ऐसा क्यों आया कि 100%? क्योंकि मैंने क्या सिलेक्ट किया था इसमें, ये मेरा 100% स्टैक बार है. सी 100%, दैट्स व्हाई 100. मे बी यू गॉट कंफ्यूज्ड कि क्यों 100% आ रहा है. तो बेटर सिलेक्ट द, ये परसेंटेज वाला स्टैक बार था तो इसीलिए 100% दिखा रहा था. सो नाउ इट इज फाइन. मेल का फीमेल का इतना. So you guys understood today, right? Whatever I told. So we'll go
yeah.
later on like some advanced things, but just basic thing you understood. So you install it. try to load Excel file and do those things. Okay. So
Okay.
this is your like homework. Try to install and import Excel and do some R&D. Build something and show me next classes like tomorrow what you build. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Chalo. Thank you.